up a little bit over here. That was nice of it.
The problem is he's so fast on the straight and slow on the corner. But I guess that's a practice.
Yeah. How's the car feel with the lower tire pressure?
Feels better on the low speed, but not as good on the high speed.
Okay, so we'll leave them where they are.
Yeah.
Just leave them where they are.
Although the only thing I'm curious, is there a pressure difference between left and right? There.
Alright, whenever you want to go out. They put the net tank up.
realize that there's so much more to the book than the page you were stuck on. Finally, you will feel free to live a life you love living instead of the life you think other people want you to live. Remember, you are the highest authority when it comes to knowing what you want and what you love. So stop trading yourself for the approval from others. Ladies and gentlemen, weirdos and geeks, please repeat after me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a I don't give a fuck. 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 It's time to start doing the right thing. So trust your instinct. Stop listening to others and own your decisions. People will always tell you what to do, opinion how to live. So let's create space for what matters most to you. You'll be glad you did. Now start claiming your time and your mental well-being by saying no more. No more. Say it loudly and proudly. In other words, fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Target acquired.
Eagle 1, first strike. You have permission to engage the target.
Warning: the following video contains explicit language which may be offensive to some viewers or inappropriate for children. The content within this video is intended for mature audiences only.
What's up, guys? Oh, for some reason I am frozen. Why is that? Weird. I think I did break it. Accommodate things here. We've we go. Now we'll get feedback here. Where and why do I have feedback? Hmm. Maybe here. All right, there we go. There's that. No more feedback. You guys can hear me? We good? We good? We good? We good? Looks like we're good. I don't have sound on my end, but that's okay. I don't know that I don't have sound yet. But we'll figure it out. All right. So, welcome guys. Welcome to the show. Apologies for the weirdness there at the beginning. I don't really know what's happening. May have to do some changes down the road. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So far, so good. Everything looks like it's doing well. I may have to make a couple of settings changes here, but that's not the end of the world to do that. That's actually super easy. So I will probably take care of that here in a second. How is everyone today? If we can get some feedback from the crowd, how everyone is today, would be great. Looks like we've got a few people in the. I got the rustic hawk Tua hat. That's right. I got the backup in. Mr. Boulay, good to see you, sir. It's been a while. Been missing you, brother. You must be really busy. Are we not men? Yeah, I can get my shit together. I don't know what's going on. What's funny is I literally just left a stream, and everything was fine, and then it decided to mess up. Speed buggy. I always wanted a speed buggy, a Manx. Always wanted a Manx buggy. I just don't have one. F and Epic's in the house. Angel Berber's in the house. That's awesome. BSR, of course. Him and Are We Not Men in for mod duties, along with Mr. Boulay, the head mod, the mod of all mods. Kevin L is in the house. Ghost 1978 is in the house. The Briar Wolf is in the house. I believe he is a mod as well. Panchuchin is in the house, and yeah, I don't know what I did to break it. It was really funny because everything was working fine, and then as soon as I went live, it decided to go all weird. Ogoli is in the house. Vengeful Truthver in the house. You guys are awesome. I'm sure I missed somebody, but we're just going to go ahead. Garrus Godfrey, I see you just walked in. Good time to see you. Good time to walk in. And I feel like we're going to get some progress made today if we can just keep the technology rolling. I did actually tear apart my entire studio yesterday. I did everything. I actually redid a bunch of stuff. I might be able to share a picture of what I did. I cleaned my tabletop off quite a bit so that I could, because I got a lot of gear up here, and it was really kind of not. It really wasn't working that well for me, so I decided to get some stuff going on there. So yep. So we had another attempt on President Trump's well-being again yesterday. That, as we all know, that did not go well for those folks. I don't really know how else to say it except, they just did not have a good time. Now that guy is in custody, so we will be able to understand. We're down in the 201s.
Yep.
Yeah. Shortly. I don't know if you guys are. I don't know how you guys are set these days for how for how everything's rolling along, but you better buckle in because it seems like we're getting pretty serious here, folks. It seems like that we're really getting a lot of stuff going on, and I have the intro going. The hell? How the hell do I have the intro going? That was weird. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. So strange, guys. Very strange. Oh well, we'll make it work. All right, so it seems like I've got everything back working as it should. Good. We can pretty much. Whoops, sorry, hit the wrong button. And just testing things, guys. I got it. You know that it's one of those things I've had. I didn't intend to use this specific setup today, but that's what we're using. So um, we're going to try and make this work and see what we get. And if we if we can't make it work, can't make it work. But it hopefully it'll come through just fine. We'll see. I don't know. The I didn't intend, honestly, to use um, the backup setup today, but I guess it's a good stress test, right? As good as any. So we'll see how that works out. Anyway, guys, yeah. So they it seems like they were taking a shot at the president. Um, I don't know that I don't have all the facts yet. I don't think anybody does. Um, it is interesting on a couple of different levels, and we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. We will see. I don't. Yeah, it's very, very interesting. Oh well, it's all right. Who cares? Yeah, I can make it work for now. It's fine. It will come out. It's like I said, I've been doing a bunch of different work here the past couple of days over the um trying to get everything settled down. It's just never a dull moment. You know what I mean? Never a dull moment. Trump is the new Reagan at this point. Yeah, that's probably true. To be honest with you, I don't. All I know is that um, we've got a real chance of the we have a really good chance of getting Trump in. I really do believe that he's ahead. I really do believe that he's probably going to pull it off. I think he's going to take some of the swing states, and at the end of the day, I think that's really going to be the thing that does it all. Well, now I'm getting mic noise. There we go. Get rid of that. Um, what in the world? Huh. So strange. Oh, never a dull moment for me, guys. Never a dull moment. So, it is what it is. Um, See, the thing is, Panchuchin, is that I actually believe that Trump 100% will. See, I think Trump 100% is going to just roll with it. I think he will. I don't see any. I don't see any reality where he would not. Um, and I say that for a couple of reasons. The biggest reason I say that is because he has no problem, honestly, um, with being able to do what he does. He stood up and said, "Fight, fight, fight." He got shot at, or he nearly got shot at. I guess he actually didn't get shot at. They were shooting at the shooter, but he he was his reply was, "Yeah, I really wish I could have finished that round. I think I was going to birdie the next hole." So it's a really interesting dynamic right now with Mr. Trump. He's very solid. Um, he's not backing down. He's not quitting. More importantly, is that he hasn't lost his focus off of what his platform is. Yeah, Panchuchin. So the he was actually so I don't know if you saw the interview, but he was actually on the course with a reporter. I'm not gonna. I mean, you can go find which one, but um, it's a big name. So he's actually on course playing golf. They hear the gunshots. All of a sudden, this they call it the quick rig or something like that pulls up, and it's basically a steel golf cart with like a Hayabusa motor in it or something. Does like 50, 60 miles an hour, whatever it is. They haul up. They throw him in this armored golf cart, and then haul ass back to the clubhouse where they have all um, the agents there. Everything secured down. And he gets in the clubhouse, and his first question is, "What about?" I forget what the guy's name was. What about the guy I was playing golf with? That guy's. Oh yeah, he's right here. He was. It took a minute for everybody to catch up because Trump's flying across the golf course on his special presidential golf cart. So his next question is, well, what about everybody? Is everybody okay? Everybody good? No one's hurt. All right, cool. And then he starts talking to his golfing partner about, man, I really wish I could have finished that round. I feel like I had a birdie on this next hole. So it was really cool to hear how he handled it. At first, he was more concerned about the people around him being safe, and then of course he was like, man, I'm really I'm really bummed I didn't get to finish out this game. That the guy jacked me up here. I could have been somebody. I could have won something. Obviously not won something, but you guys know what I mean. You understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, dude's a complete and total just that dude. He's just brutal, man. Like this guy has it going on, 100%. So I think that you can't count Trump out. You shouldn't count Trump out. I think it's a mistake to do so. I think it's a real mistake to think that at any point in time he's not ready to to throw it all down, put it all on the line, however you want to put it. He's going to do it. He's got it. He's down for that. You know, he's not messing around. I don't know what this is, guys, with the noise. I thought it was my cable, but it's not. Um, it's just a random noise that is coming through the mic. I don't know what it is. It may be a setting I have. Again, I wasn't actually planning on using this setup today, so I'm trying to make the best with what I got. So yeah, what's up, RIP? How's it going? How's it going? I guess at some point I'm gonna have to kind of well, I don't have to, but I guess I should address. There's a lot of weird drama going on out there in the various platforms and places, and me personally, I really don't care. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest. I don't care. Um, I think a lot of this stuff is just straight up nonsense. There's no reason for me to care about a lot of it, and people are getting bent and trying to start drama just to start drama, and I just don't have time for it. I just don't want, like it's all low tier bullshit stuff. I left high school behind a long time ago. and I'm just not going to participate in it. Now, if somebody wants to call me names, if somebody wants to bullshit about who I am or what I do, um, oh yeah, my phone's right there, dude. That could be it. Thank you. Yeah, are we not men? It's definite feminine behavior. It's fucking high school shit. Like, and look, here's the deal, man. If I get up here and I say something like John Smith was drunk on my damn show the other night and he was funny as fuck, I wish he hadn't done it. If I said something like that, there's nothing untrue about what I said. Now, John Smith may not be like that I said that he was drunk on my show the other night. He might not like that I said that he was funny as fuck, but none of that is a lie. So if you have a problem with somebody telling the truth about your behavior, then don't do stupid shit. Yeah, John Smith was hilarious, dude. It was so fucking funny. Like, honestly, I'm not saying he should be drunk on stream, but I ain't even mad. I ain't even mad. But yeah, I mean, I've heard, I've now, I had someone the other day, and here's the other dumbass thing. If I don't know you exist, don't pop up in my Discord DMs and be like, check my last stream, bro, and expect me to know what the fuck you're talking about. 'Cause I don't watch your stream. You haven't invited me to watch your stream. I don't have a link. And then when I ask for a link, if you don't provide a link, I ain't gonna go look for one. I gotta be honest, guys. Seriously, this is like fucking high school bullshit, man. Like, this is dumb. It's as bad as the stuff that Glenn's going through with the people he's going through it, right? Like, it's all high school shit. And we ain't in high school no more. I'm an adult. And like, if you got a problem with me, I got an inbox. You know where I'm at. I'll give you my damn phone number. You can call me on the phone and we can talk about it man to man. But it's dumb, it's stupid. It's content desperation, Callum McLeod, the Clan McLeod. It's exactly that. It is simply desperate struggle for content, man. They gotta have it, and but just fuck those guys. Just fuck them. It's not worth my time. It's complete and utter nonsense, and I can't even anymore, right? I'm just gonna go with I can't even, man. I can't even. I hate to be that guy. I hate to say shit like that, but it is exactly that way. It is that way. There's no other way about it. It is that way. But let's get back into this. I don't know if you guys have been watching any of the financial stuff lately, but Goldman Sachs sat down with Goldman Sachs sat down with a couple of reporters and clarified that they never actually made the claim that that Kamala said that they made during her speech. And they were really clear about that too. Like, it was like, no, we didn't say that. And I guess you shouldn't say stuff if about people if they didn't say something. I don't know. But anyway. Gua. Yeah. Okay. Stirring the pot for views, Panchuchin. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's low tier shit. It's really bad. You can't. I don't know how to put it exactly. Look, I understand. Somebody gets bent out of shape because they think you did something, or maybe you did something they thought maybe you shouldn't have done. Or whatever, right? Like, whatever it is, man. It's like something. There's like a real thing there. Like I could, like, the other night, but here's how it goes, right? Like, the other night, there was something going on where I got a PM, I got information that, hey, there are people actively trying to disrupt your stream, and they're coming from this guy's stream, and they're over there laughing about it right now. And I'm like, all right, cool. So I ended my stream. I literally said, I gotta go take care of something. And I went directly there and I said, what the fuck? What's up? What's all this bullshit? They clarified things. I went out of there. It was, in my opinion, it was fine. But I didn't fuck around. I didn't make a video. I didn't cry. I didn't call my mom. I didn't call your mom. I just basically handled my business. And, you know, and at the end of it, we all parted, we all understand where we stand now, like I got no hard feelings toward anybody, or anything like that. And if they got hard feelings towards me, well, that's their own damn fault because I gave them plenty of opportunity to tell me what they actually thought while I was standing there. So they got hard feelings, fuck them. Sorry. Can't handle it. Can't help you. So that's how things should be handled. If you can't handle it like that, don't even bother. Like we had these guys, that wanted to come up on my panel and talk shit about another creator. I'm not going to name which one, but you know, um, they were in here. Supposedly they were going to come in last week and create some problems, and they did not really. We had to ban a few people, but not anything, nothing serious. But if somebody literally called me up and say, "Hey, man, I just I want to talk to you about this. I think it's important. I think or hey, I want to come up on your channel. I want to talk about whatever the fuck it is, some shit." Yeah, okay, we can do that. You can come up. I'll talk to you. It's cool. But I'm not gonna like put up with any bullshit. You know, I'm not gonna put up with any of that. Um, and I'm kind of beyond it. And a lot of this, and I've talked to, well, I talked to Glenn about it the other night, and I'm like, dude, it's a nothing burger. I don't care. Um, and I just don't care. You know, like anyway. But anyway, it's you have to if you're gonna say things, be real about it. If you're not gonna say things, if you're just gonna, be a little fucking rat fink in the background, don't be around me. That's all I can say. Um, all right, guys. So I kind of started down that financial road. I got distracted. I apologize. Um, and oh wow, interesting. I got to see that. Uh, are we not men? Link me that when you get a chance. Um, yeah. Look, and that's the other thing, guys. Realize that a lot of this shit's just fucking made up, man. Like it's just made up. Like but the thing is it's hard to make shit up with me because I will literally just be like, they said what? I will I will go find that shit. I will find you. I will track you down on the internet and I will face you face to face as I can get you. That's just me. And that's I think one of the reasons why, I'm not gonna put up with this nonsense, this bullshit, right? There's just no point in it. I have more important things to do. Anyway, back to the financial stuff. The CEO of Goldman Sachs addressed Kamala's claim that Goldman Sachs endorsed Kamala's policies, which nobody's heard because she doesn't have any policies. And he addressed that and basically said, "Well, that was an analysis of our standings by another company or a press agent or something like that, not affiliated with the company. They had no direct access to Goldman Sachs or any of their internal communications. So it was just basically somebody making a claim, and um, you know the and the CEO came out and refuted that. And if you don't know about the CEO of Goldman Sachs, he's an interesting dude. I don't know if you guys know this, but he is he's no shit a DJ, man. Like he DJs, he has like a whole like following there in New York City. He just shows up at parties and does all that. Um and uh and it was just really cool to see him kind of, sit down and say, "Hey, this is what's up." Now this is important because Kamala has not named any of her actual policies. She hasn't said anything about it. She's not going to say anything about it. And basically, she's basically trying to campaign on the idea that, um, yeah, that is hilarious, right? BSR, yeah, right. The number one bank in the United States, the number one investment bank in the United States. Yeah, the CEO um, does DJing. He's pretty funny. Um, Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, hey, everybody's got to have a hobby, man. And yeah, I guess he had to quit. I guess he had to quit. He was a part time. Yeah, he was doing part time DJ. He's known as DJ D Saul. That's pretty fucking funny. I gotta be honest with you. That's pretty fucking funny. Um, and yeah, 62 years old. So I guess he left it behind. So well, I don't. You can't believe anything they say, man. Any of the things they say. I'm gonna post this link here for you guys. That this is the CEO of Goldman Sachs, um, and his his DJing. There you go. Anyway, yeah. So anyway, he basically, I mean, he's a cool dude. He's obviously he's a CEO. He's makes millions and millions of dollars a year, and and I don't. So yeah, yeah. Just saying. Just saying. I have to hang on. I got to change my WMD wouldn't let me show it because I was on the wrong. Um, I was on the wrong account. Guys, if you have not, by the way, if you have not, done all the subscribe and like and all that kind of stuff, please do so. It means a lot. Yeah, WMD will even get me, even catch me out once in a while. Pop me outside. That's what's up. All right, guys. So anyway, yeah. So I'm kind of doing a chill stream today. It's Monday. Really, a lot hasn't, not a lot's happened over the weekend, as far as I'm concerned. That's worth talking about that we didn't already talk about previously, like all of these credits and all of the money that Kamala is trying to buy the election with, and we have to look at it that way, guys. You know, basically, anytime a politician offers you something and says, "I'm going to give you this," or we're going to institute this program to give all Americans X. What they're really saying is we're going to make the taxpayers, instead of spending their taxes wisely and doing the right thing, we're going to take it and do this other thing with it that you probably don't want us to do, but we're going to do it anyway. And that's just the way it is, guys. I mean, it's just the way it is. Can't get away from it. I wish we could, but we can't. So it is what it is. So. "13 likes? Dang, man. What's up, Glenn Lawrence? You want to come up, man? I got conversations I need to finish with you, bro. Let me get you a link. If I can even hear you. I don't know that I'm going to be able to hear anything because I don't know that I've got volume right now. Because I had something's messed up. Got to go back through my software. Back through the software. "24 likes. Let's get those likes up. Yeah, that's right. Bay Street Racer, the 9 most terrifying words are I'm from the government and I'm here to help. That is correct, sir. That is correct. So let me I know what I got to do here. I got to go here. This on. I got to reset. I got to finish setting this up. I kind of slacked off last night. I only got I started getting all this stuff set up, and then I was like, I'm good enough. The show will flow. And it, like I said, I was on a stream last night and this morning, and everything was great. And then, of course, as soon as I start my stream, it fucks up. So sorry. All good. All good. So. All right, I think that we may have it. We'll see. Back to my settings and shit. I don't like my own stream, guys. That's cheating, man. That's cheating. Let's try to get me to do things. So that anyway, yeah, I mean it's a pretty good system for the most part to get things done. We're really getting. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do this while I have you on. Well, I'm trying not to have to end the stream to have to reset all of this stuff. But it's unfortunately it's all bad. All bad, no good. Don't know why. Just is. Yeah. I don't really want to end the show to have to fix my technical difficulties, but if we can't hear people, like, not sure we're going to be able to hear Mr. Lawrence.
Yo.
See him.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Can you hear me loud and clear? Chat, can you hear me? Chat, put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me.
Wait.
Check. Mic phone checker. Check. I'm good. Your mic's kind of screwed. Of course it is. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo.
Man, you there?
I'm here, sir. I'm here. Can you hear me loud and clear? What if we don't want to hear you, though? Well, you could put your middle finger in your butt, John. You could put your middle finger. Oh, that's loud.
It was really loud. I hit the right button. What's up, Glenn?
Not much, man. I take it the lovely wife got home all right, and you guys are all good to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Yeah, I had to get everything settled down. Obviously, when we got back in,
Yeah, of course, of course.
long night. It's been a long few days,
I can imagine.
And I didn't go to bed last night until late. So, I didn't do myself any favors.
You didn't go to bed last night at all?
Not till like midnight. I got up at 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Damn. That that was I tired today. It's hard. It's a little hard for me to be honest.
Is Grid's mic a little low, guys, or is it just me?
My mic should be up pretty high. My mic was up really high, but is it? No, it's hot, man. Do I need to burn it up? I can.
I'm just waiting for the chat to respond. They'll let me know.
Mic is low? Really?
I'm asking the chat because it could be just me. Okay, they're like, yeah, your mic's low. All right.
Turn it up. That's all.
Bump it up.
How's that look?
You're still pretty low, Grid.
Still pretty low, huh?
Right. Yes, sir.
So weird because I was on stream and I had no problems, man.
They're saying you're very low, Grid. They're saying you're very, very low.
I'm really low, but it looks good on. Up here, we are all the way up. But yeah, actually, it does. Even looks there. Dang, man. Gremlins got me.
Them damn gremlins.
Right. Did my mic change? Was it good and then it changed, guys, or
it's still, is it me or is it still kind of, I don't know.
But you're kind of because I got the volume.
Low key, like to the window, to the wall, kind of low.
I turned the volume way down when you came up.
Great. It sounds like you might be having a cable issue, a connection issue, because that's just what it sounds like to me. Check 1 2 1 2.
You're good, man. I hear you fine.
No, I know. I'm just reading the chat. Don't pay attention to me. I'm just reading the chat, being retarded, like normal.
I don't have anywhere where it's cutting the signal out anywhere, and on my meter, it's. I mean, I'm really good on the meter. A little lower than normal on the meter, but not by much.
Look, as long as the people in the chat can hear you, then we're good.
I don't know if that did anything. Probably not. Look like it. The meter looks. I always hate it when I. Is that better? So weird.
Jantic says they can hear you loud and clear, so you're good.
Like it when I'm clear. And you guys know that one part of the problem is that I have like
sound good now. Good, sound real good.
Runs through, and so like between voice mod and mixer and
see, that's the problem. That's a huge problem. Should not be going through that many programs or filters.
Yeah. Yeah. Try and go direct. Yeah, dude, even the signal on that better.
Chad, is that better? Ooh, I know I'm coming in hot somehow.
Yeah, you're man. Is this better for everyone?
You sound good to me.
But as long as I sound good, that's what's up. It really does actually look like I'm really low, even on my end now. It looks like the mic is just not picking up. It. Let's see. Wait. All right. Is that better? That should be like a lot better. I don't know why. The other day I was like super loud and everybody was blowing everybody out, and now it's like
sounds good right now, bro. Sounds real good.
All right, cool. Don't touch anything. All right. So annoying, man. So
annoying. Well, you know it part of it is like, don't you like set up and reset up your shit like all the time?
Well, not this part of it. Usually it's just the back wall in the studio.
Oh, okay.
I don't normally mess with the sound.
Because like, weren't you tearing up the computer yesterday or something like that?
Yeah, well, that's what I did all day yesterday. And that's why I kind of expected a little bit of problems. I didn't expect this much problem.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what I did yesterday is because I had originally just a pod track 4 for the XLR, and I didn't use XLR. I only used the USB mic for the most part. I only really use the XLR feature occasionally, and I kind of like, well, I need to do some other stuff, and I got and I also have this Hercules 200 XLR as well, and I was like, well, I need to start actually using this stuff.
Yeah.
And I need and one of the problems is that I try not to do things I try not to use things I don't understand. But it took me a while to figure out, what I wanted to use, and I didn't want to buy equipment that I didn't know how to use. And so the problem isn't the equipment itself. The problem, honestly, is the software that runs it all. Because I'm going from like right now I'm on, obviously I'm in Talk Studio,
Mm-hmm.
and then I run that, and that has its own volume control, sound controls. That runs through voice mod, which is um, the software that we use to change. Well, I can change my voice, but mostly I just use it for sound effects, which I actually don't even use anymore. I very rarely use sound effects.
Yeah, it's almost like better to get like a was it the Elgato like deck or stream decks for the sound effects and
Yeah,
load those up and that.
the Stream Deck
Yeah.
that provides the, like if I want to like, I got the Stream Deck, and so if I want to add like um some weird which it may not be, I don't know that I've got this, I don't know why I don't have if I want to add noise, I can add noise.
Yeah.
But I rarely use it, man.
Really? You barely use it?
I rarely use any of it. I don't, I don't do the air horn like everybody else does all the time. Matter of fact, I don't even have the air horn up anymore, I don't think. Do I? And even if it's apparently I don't have it enabled to work anyway, so whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. I don't know, may make some different changes. Need cowbell. I probably have cowbell somewhere. But I don't know, man. It's annoying. It's annoying. So yeah. What so have you, Glenn, I didn't actually get a chance to ask you how you've been, how your recovery is going. I keep meaning to, but I forget all the time.
Yeah, no, it's been going. I have to get the
Now Glenn's fading in and out.
Am I? Hold on. How about now? Am I better now?
That's way better.
I have to get that stent put in, like that filter, the little like copper filter thingy, to catch the blood clot. Just like to avoid. You know what I'm talking about?
Nope. You didn't tell me.
Oh, well. So they want to do this procedure because of the blood clot, like where it is, it's in behind my knee. And like right on my calf, like right above my calf, or right below my calf, or right on my calf, below, like above below my knee.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So they want to do procedure where they put like this like filter thingy in. So once the blood clot breaks, it doesn't like go all the way up, I guess, through my arteries and cause a embolism. So that's supposed to be next week, and it's gonna be really not fun, but I'll be out for like maybe a day or something, from what I understand.
Okay.
Back is slowly, it's a process. It's doing its thing. Just like I have not been able to go to the gym as much as I would like, just because of pain.
Is it just me or is Glenn fading out?
It's probably me. It's probably my shit. Hold on. All right, how about now?
That's way better.
Okay. So it's been rough because I haven't been able to go to the gym, so I haven't been able to be as active as I like to be.
Yeah.
And that's been frustrating, but I have been getting some more like editing done, so that's a plus. So, like that's a good thing, and I just been like, just with everything, like I mean, the physical stuff has not been like the biggest like stressors for me. So that was that. Like I guess I kind of have been like putting off like worrying about my back. It's just been more like it's just a thing, and I got to deal with it. I've been, just all the fires that I've been having to put out like the last week. That's been probably the biggest headache.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that they're all, I think, put out, and we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah. So what do you think about what do you think about the second attempt on Trump's life?
I swear we when the first time it happened, we said there's gonna be another.
We did talk about it. We did.
I thought we said there's probably gonna be at least 3 before the end of this election. So far we got 2.
I remember having the conversation with you about that. I thought that there would be at least one more.
Yeah, you did say one more, and I think I said like 2 to 3.
There's no way that they would let him go into office, and
Yep.
More than likely that whether or not they did one more attempt or however many attempts, but one would be after if he wins, it'll be before he takes office, right?
Yep. I think if he wins, it's going to be before January. Absolutely.
Right. And so, as much as and of course, obviously, there were folks that were like, "No, why would that happen? That's just crazy talk." All that nonsense.
Well, see, the way I look at it is just like, look how dismissive they were with the first one. Right? They made it seem like it was almost his fault. Like it was not a big deal. And they really did blame him for like what's going on.
Right.
Well, it's his rhetoric. It's his rhetoric.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost, what screen? Oh, Ghost, you want me to show the screenshots that you sent me?
Yeah.
Copy. I got you. And that part was like even when after the shooting, after the shots were being fired, they're like, "Do you see what he's doing? You see what he's doing? He's antagonizing them. He's antagonizing them. He's telling them to fight." Like, bitch, you just got shot. Shut the fuck up. And then now they're blaming it on Trump again. Oh, if he just wasn't like golfing, then he wouldn't ever have been in that situation.
Yeah.
It's
that's really the only thing they can do. The only thing they can do is just literally cry about it. That's all they can do. Just cry.
Yeah, I think it's stupid. And so since they're not even really taking this one serious, I mean, they're taking the shit with Lauren Chen more seriously than this bullshit.
That's true.
And I mean, this guy was a recruiter for the Ukrainian army or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, no big deal. Ukraine's not trying to kill a presidential candidate. No, it's not a big thing.
Basically, what it looks like is that this guy is concerned that Trump gets elected. He's going to turn off the tap to the
money to Ukraine, as he should.
And we should. We should. I think most Americans now have lost all, because I think most Americans originally thought, "Oh man, Russia bad, everybody bad," and now the longer this goes on, the more the truth comes out. The more the rhetoric, or the less the rhetoric matters. Ukraine is currently it's there's no different than it in a third world banana republic, right? The leader came to power in a coup.
Mm-hmm.
not only did he come to power in a coup, he has um, he's refusing to have legitimate elections.
Yeah.
I mean, just across the board, this is all bad.
Well, didn't he say he's not holding any elections? Didn't they say like Ukraine's not holding elections?
Yeah, yeah. He's preventing a legal election from taking place. You're right, Panchuchin, that it is or was an American backed by the Obama administration by Joe Biden.
Mm-hmm.
It was an American backed coup. Um, for no reason. There was no reason to remove the president of Ukraine except that he wouldn't go to war, and Obama needed him to go to war to distract the American people, and it just took longer than he thought.
Yep.
So, and as near as I can tell, the entire the entire thing was a pipe dream anyway. So somebody was trying to say that that was an AK. And Grumpelstiltskin, I see you're in the chat.
That was who was that wasn't that Vincent that said it was an AK?
Well, I think he got that from the news.
Yeah.
To me, it looks like some form of bolt action or semi-automatic sporting rifle with an extended mag, like maybe an SKS conversion or something like an SKS with like a sporter stock on it or something, because it's not an AK stock at all. I just picture I can't figure out what the magazine is because it is a banana magazine on it. But that there's a number of firearms that it could be. I'm kind of curious. A Sega with a sport stock could be. The problem is the receiver isn't quite blocky enough. It really looks like my old SKS with a sporter stock. So
Nice.
yeah, honestly, you have to admire, and I rarely say this because I think Putin's a really bad guy, but you kind of have to admire the restraint Putin has shown in not, the we've been antagonizing that poor bastard for the better
I
part.
would never ever call him poor bastard. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, but I mean that's the reality, man. The guy is just over there trying to run his country. He didn't. He hasn't. Really, the only thing that I can say, hey, Putin's done a horrible job at is
The war that he hasn't won, that he was supposed to win in less than a year.
Ukraine brought it on themselves, and they know it. I know it. The most of America would know it if they actually paid attention to the news and what went on in that region. And this is the thing, though. If you have a guy like Putin, and he says, "This is our land. This is historically our land." And I don't care what your lawyers say, this is our land. And if you cross this line, we're going to go to war. Don't fucking cross that, don't fucking cross that line because he will go to war. He has zero fucks to give about that, right? And it's just an interesting deal. Angel Berber, Dragonovs have pistol grips, and this does not have a pistol grip. This is a sporter stock. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting gun. Plus, a Dragonov uses a really specific magazine. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, look when I look at the he's ex KGB, man. He doesn't fuck around. That magazine, when you look at the magazine's out of scale for what it is. The magazine looks like something that's like maybe 223, maybe that big, maybe, it's weird to me, man. I'd really like to have a better, less crappy picture of that. So, see, I thought it was an SKS too. It looks like a 7.62 39. um, Yugoslav SKS that's been adapted to take some like Bulgarian AK mag or something. One of the plastic AK mags. Just what I think. Grumpelstiltskin, let me know. And AKM, it's just not thick enough at the back. That's not how that works. SKS in an Archangel aftermarket stock, I'll buy that. I'll buy that for $1. No. Anson Knowles settles it. I called SKS. I just want everyone to know I called SKS right out of the gate. Everybody's AK. And I'm like, that's not an AK, man. Not an AK, bruv. Glenn, are you there? Is your mic dead?
I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here.
All right.
I'm just listening.
Okay. You don't have an opinion on Crimea or what started this whole nonsense anyway?
I think this is what I think. I think honestly, I think that Putin should be upset with himself and his military because they made it seem like they were gonna walk right in there, kick the door in, and own that bitch in less than 6 months. And it's been how many years now?
Well, that's why Trump was a problem for Zelensky. Well, first of all, he didn't like Zelensky because Zelensky came to power in a coup during the previous administration, and Trump knew that, and he didn't like it. Trump doesn't like cheaters. No matter what else you remember about the man, the number one thing to always remember about Trump is he doesn't like a cheater. He doesn't like him.
Except when he's grabbing them by the pussy.
Yeah. Sure, why not? But he doesn't like he just doesn't like that. So Zelensky,
I think
Zelensky, knowing that it was going to antagonize Russia, decided to reclaim, and I'm going to use air quotes here, reclaim the historical, which they weren't historically Ukrainian, but the deep water ports, and he was able to kind of do that because of the Crimean War, which lasted all of like 3 months.
Yeah.
And so Russia said, look, and Trump went over there and said, look, Crimea, Ukraine, Russia, just let Russia have access to the deep water ports without taxing them, without doing any of the other nonsense. Just let it just maintain the status quo, and everything will be cool. And Ukraine said, all right, yeah, that's cool. We'll do that. Putin said, okay, that's cool. We'll do that. And Trump's like, all right, cool. We got a deal. The art of the deal. Everybody wins. Everybody loses. It's all good across the board. So the second Trump was out of office, brother, what did Zelensky do?
Fucked off.
Down in the port, he's in charge. He threatens to start charging the Russians to use the deep water ports.
Yeah.
Now, without those ports, Russia doesn't have any anymore. They don't have any 4-season accessible deep water ports. The other ports that they have during the middle of Russia winter are basically inaccessible, which means that they have to it costs them a lot of money to get stuff in. So when Russia what Zelensky did is he basically, the minute Trump was out of office, he reneged on the deal that he made. Okay. He made this deal. It wasn't like Trump said, you're going to do this or else. Zelensky said, this is the deal I want. And because he didn't want to go, at the time, I don't think he really wanted to go to war. But the minute Biden got in, now Zelensky's emboldened. First of all, he has a relationship with Biden and Obama and the rest of the Democrats. So he knows that if he goes to war, he's going to get all the support he wants from the Americans. And they're going to spin up the propaganda machine to basically tell everyone that, well, Russia bad, Ukraine good, even though Ukraine and Russia, the same fucking country, and nobody gave a shit back during Cold War. Ukraine, Russia, same deal, right? Except, generically, I think most people thought Ukrainian women were hotter than Russian women. I wasn't in the market back then, so I don't know. I'm just saying, the rumor was. So, at the end of the day, I don't know what we get out of it, except a big ass bill for all the war material that we've spent over there. We really haven't. We're really not gonna go to war with Russia directly. Okay, that's not gonna happen, or at least we shouldn't do that. That would be a bad plan. We're not gonna go to war with Russia directly. Ukraine is probably going to lose the war. Once that happens, we get we've spent a bunch of money for nothing. Even if they win, we spent a bunch of money for nothing. And there's nothing, they have nothing that we really need at all. We don't need, they don't have a significant amount of oil that we need. They don't have a significant amount of raw materials that we need. Like I said, the only thing that I can think of that's good about the Ukraine is at one point in time, they reportedly had exceedingly hot women, but I'm not in the market anymore, so it doesn't do me any good.
And most of their hot women are already over here now.
Right, and most of those at the beginning of the war anyway, so who cares? So I don't understand any of this war, because in my mind, the Ukrainians are really the same as Russians. I don't have anything against Ukrainians. I really don't have anything against Russians. I don't have anything against what Putin's done in the last 10 years, because honestly, all he really tried to do was protect his country's ability to go to a port. And what this is like, guys, is this is exactly like when if Mexico was to roll up and block off the port of San Diego, because that used to be Mexican land, and they have a significant number of Mexicans there, and they said, okay, this is Mexico again, motherfuckers, so fuck off out of here. We would literally just smack them on the nose and say, get out. And that's what Ukraine did to Russia, right? To some degree. I don't know that the Ukraine is a important strategic place for the war. I honestly believe that this is nothing more than a massive money laundering operation. It's a transfer of wealth from the United States to the Ukraine and then back to the United States to very specific people and accounts. And I think that when all of this is over, what you're going to end up finding is probably in 5 years, they're going to start prosecuting people for basically stealing from the U.S. taxpayers. But that's only if we get Trump in. I think he's going to launch an investigation. That investigation is going to show that, sure, a lot of money went to the Ukraine, but the majority of the money actually went back to the United States. And that money went into the coffers of specific people. And
wouldn't even be mad about it at all if they were putting that money back in my account somehow.
Right. Yeah, right. I mean, that's everybody's like that, like, oh yeah, you know what? I have no problem with this if I get the money.
I mean, and first of all, I just want.
I do have to point out a couple of things. Hang on one sec.
Okay. Yeah.
First of all, The SKS is in fact a terrible rifle. I would damn sure not choose that for a 500-yard shot for sure. But the guy seems to be a Russian sympathizer or Ukrainian sympathizer or whatever. So there's that. But let's see. I gotta scroll up here just a little bit more because I want Smoky Guru said something I think is important. Other than being a murdering dictator with complete control of the country and murdered his opposition in prison, but yeah, he's good. So here's the thing, though. Zelensky did the same shit, bro, and we backed him. We backed him. I don't believe Putin is trying to undo the defeat of the Soviet Union. I think yeah, that's true. If he was 100 yards, that would have been it. So Smoky Guru, here's the thing. Yeah, Putin's a bad guy, but a lot of leaders in the world are bad people. I don't care about that. I honestly don't think that Putin is trying to reestablish the Russian oligarchy and its far-reaching. I don't think he's trying to reestablish the USSR. I don't believe that at all. I believe that he would have left Ukraine alone had the Ukraine not tried to deny Russia the only four-season deepwater ports that they have. And you have to understand he's got to act in the interest of his country. Like I don't agree with either of these fuckers. I think Zelensky's a war criminal that ought to be locked up. Okay, 100%. Dude, I know he's a KGB guy. I know he's killed people. I know all of that. Yeah.
But see, I know Grump, and I know Grump killed people, and I like Grump.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I know.
I'm kidding. I'm not saying I know Grump killed nobody. I don't put it past him.
Sorry about that, Glenn. I spoke over you.
Oh, I was just joking about Grump was still saying it's like I know Grump. I know he been killing people, and I still like him. It's okay. We could like people that have killed people.
Yeah, sure. 100%. No, Smoky Guru, you are wrong. You are wrong. I just have to call you out on this, bro. Matter of fact, you can come up here and we'll debate. Well, not debate it, but we'll talk about it. You were wrong about this, sir.
Ooh, do I get to be a moderator?
Zelensky actually came to power in a coup. He is not the legitimate leader of his country. He has since prevented all elections. So I don't need to do more research. He's literally, I don't care if he's gay. Gay's irrelevant. I can't get past this. Zelensky's a war criminal, dude. I mean, I'm just telling you. And he's no different than a third world puppet dictator. He's no different at all than that because he is legitimately and literally preventing proper elections in his country. And he's doing it on purpose. Now, do I believe that he's a figurehead? Maybe. I don't know.
He's using this war as an excuse to not have elections. And not to mention, he did have a U.S. citizen, let's say, in custody, and they are no longer breathing.
Right. Yeah, he did. I don't know all the facts on that. I don't know that anybody knows all the facts on that.
Coach Red Pill. Coach Red Pill was his name. Coach Red Pill was his name. Coach Red Pill was his name. And he was reporting on his phone and shit the stuff that was going on in Ukraine that was not being told in the news. And next thing you know.
Yes. But the thing is, I don't know all the facts, so I don't talk. You're welcome to talk about it. I don't talk about it because I don't know all the facts behind that.
All I know, he was living and breathing before he was in custody. and he in custody. He ain't living and breathing. That's all I know. I ain't making no conclusions to that. I'm just
I
saying.
don't have all the facts on that. I do know of that situation, and I believe that there are other situations. And like I said, so I had some friends go over there as contractors at the beginning of the conflict between Russia and the Ukraine. They all came back and was like, "Nope, we're done. We're out. This is we're not doing it." And these are guys that like they're professional body stackers. They're not. There's no time they're happier than when they're on the on that field. Yeah, look, I agree. Putin Putin is as bad, but I don't. I think it's very disingenuous to say that Putin is the bad guy here. Putin was not the aggressor at all. Putin said, "Hey, don't deny us our deep water ports. Don't do it." And what first he said, um, Crimea. He told Crimea the same thing. Hey, if you try and do this, we're gonna have a problem. And he did that. He literally went down and um uh had a what? How long was the war in Crimea? 3 months was it? Um, I believe um I be- I don't want to. I can't. I can't do both Google and stream at the moment. So because I only have one computer up. But you don't think Putin is anywhere near as bad as Zelensky? While you would even consider that, I don't. I think Putin's a bad guy too, man. Yeah, 2014, the Crimean War. The Crimean War because, and it wasn't even a war. It was really just Putin drove a bunch of tanks and shit down by the border and said, "We're gonna fuck you up."
See, the way I look at it, right, is this. They're both bad. They both need to be put in check. But who needs to be put in check first?
I agree that. Look, I will agree that Putin is a bad guy. I don't know because honestly, I don't live there. I don't know that Putin is a bad leader of his country.
No,
Is
but
there?
I'm looking at it as what is, if we want to get out of this and we want to keep them both in check, we need to get Zelensky under control and either remove him from office or, make him play by the rules because he ain't playing by our rules. And we don't like that when people don't play by our rules.
Yeah, I mean,
Because he's more of a wild card than Putin. That's what I'm saying.
a land grab. What I'm defending Crimea as is Russian traditionally used that port. Crimea was going to deny them use of that port, and Putin, which I believe is I think that
I think honestly, for me, like I'm with Anson Knowles on this. Like OPP, other people's problems, not our business. I don't care who wins.
I mean, here's the thing. Putin drove the tanks down there and threatened them because they were threatening his country. So it's again literally like if I don't want to use Biden as so if Trump if Trump put troops along the entire southern border and said you can't come in, we would be cool with that. If Mexico was trying to annex Baja or Canada was trying to say hey we want Maine we want the ports in Maine to be our new ports, then we would expect our president to go do something about that. So the at the end of the day, I just February 20th. Yeah, it was. I thought it was 3 months, but Yeah, it was, and all Putin did was go down there and say, "Hey, we're going to do that, and don't basically don't fuck us up over this." Um, I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with what Putin did. I guess I don't have a problem with what Putin did per se. I have a problem with Crimea becoming an issue to begin with. I think diplomacy failed. Why did diplomacy fail? What is all of this going on? If I give a mouse a cookie every 2 years. Yeah. If you give a mouse a cookie, sure. Yeah, he wants the whole thing. I feel like that you're conflating things a little bit here, Smoky Guru. I feel like you're wanting to say that Putin defending his ability to use a deep water port, a warm weathered deep water port, him defending his ability to continue to use that is somehow bad. I don't think it's bad. I missed something there. The problem is I got a bunch of Canada is spreading. That's funny. It's just ice. I can, yeah, I mean, I can think that. And you're welcome to think Putin's the biggest criminal ever. I think Putin's a bad guy. I think he's a bad guy. I think he's done bad things. I think that at this point he acts like a leader of his country. He acts in his country's best interest. He doesn't act in his own self-interest. Whether or not it's, he's, killing his competition and all of these other things, I don't know. That's the thing.
I think, you know what, Putin is a gangster, and we know Putin. We know how to deal with Putin. We've dealt with Putin before.
Yeah, well, Trump had this whole thing managed.
Yeah,
Well,
like this was all situated.
What's really frustrating to me is I personally think the war is engineered by Biden.
Oh, I think so too.
Yeah.
I think it's to get his son, his little crackhead son, some money for retirement.
Right. Well, I mean, there's things beyond that, but I think that it's all too damn convenient. It's all too damn convenient, and it's all too interest. I mean, it's I think Putin's a good leader for his country. I think Zelensky came to power in a coup. I understand that Putin has denied elections since then, and he may or may not have killed some of his competition. I don't know.
That's what gangsters do, though.
The CIA, I would like to, but I don't.
But if Putin kills some people off, that's what gangsters do. I expect that from him.
You expect that from a gangster? If you're gonna be a gangster, is that what you're saying?
I mean, like, if you ain't doing gangster shit, then what the hell are you doing being a gangster? Like, the way I look at it is like, I already expect Putin to do what Putin is doing. Like, we know this is what he's doing. His ideal he would love to bring back all those, the Baltic states and try to bring them all back to Mother Russia, right? We know that he wants more than Kyiv, we know he wants the whole Ukraine if he can have it. And I think at this point, as long as he's been there fighting this shit, he wants the whole damn thing.
See, this is the thing, though. That's actually a really good point. If Putin wasn't serious about this, he could have pulled back any time. He could have pulled back at any time. If he didn't want to win the war, if he wasn't engaged, if his people didn't want to win the war, I think it would be, interesting. I think that he would have quit. I think he would have said, you know what, this isn't worth it. There's no point in it. I can't make this. I can't make the leap. Probably the most virtuous, moral country on the planet right now. No, I don't know about that. But now, can we agree? Can we agree that, unlike in this country, Putin did go after the oligarchs and the criminals? He literally went. He literally went after the gangsters that were ruining his country and terrorizing his people. Can we agree on that? That's what he did, right? I mean, he shot him in the back of the head.
I mean, that's some gangster shit right there. He became the only gangster. So I'm getting rid of all these gangsters, but I'm the only gangster.
That's a real thing. He really did do that. And whether you like it or not, he did a bunch of people in.
See, here's my thing. I think he can't leave now. He needs to leave with a W, or he's out of office. They will get rid of him.
I think
Putin needs a W, period.
I agree. Hang on. Where's my? What the hell? What does this do? Let's see. Dude, I gotta scroll. There we go. So this is a good comment. I like this comment. This is really good. Putin is literally wiping out a generation of young men, and you guys think he's looking out for the interests of the Russian people. What the fuck do you think Zelensky's doing? What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're doing? What do you think we're doing? We keep sending people overseas to war every few months.
For a war that we don't get shit from.
We've been in constant warfare in the Middle East literally 24 years. 24 years. Constant warfare. So many people have died. And you guys are like annoyed that Putin is doing that to his guy. Let him. That just helps us.
This is true. But if we're gonna be mad at what Putin's doing, like sending young people or whatever,
Putin is ex-KGB, 100% guaranteed.
My thing is, like, if are you gonna get that mad about what Putin is doing, but we ain't mad enough about what these women are doing over here, killing 60 million babies? I'm just saying that's dumb.
How is Ukraine an ally? What do they do for me? Why do I care?
Well, they do got hot Ukrainian women, but they're all over here now, like you said earlier.
Yeah, they did have hot women. They did, but they don't. But war is literally the Spider-Man meme. Everyone pointing fingers at each other. That's funny. We were born of war. That is true. But we've had 20 years of constant warfare. We need to stop.
Just because we're born in war doesn't mean we got to stay in war. Shit, we don't got to live there.
I got to take exception with this. I am literally sick of the warfare for nothing. Nothing. We've won nothing. We've lost a lot. Why do we keep doing it? Why are we fighting with Iran?
I got a question about that. Smokey Patriot or Smokey Guru, have you ever served, sir? I just need to know, because I always find it is the people that have not gone overseas and not had a sea war always want to talk about calling people cowards that never been there. That's what I was just wondering.
I'm not a elitist.
My thing is like we shouldn't have to fight other people's war.
Where am I at here? I gotta. I'm not a defeatist, bro. I'm an isolationist. Fuck those motherfuckers. I don't give a shit about the Muslims. They say the same shit about us. They say the same shit. The Christians never going to stop. I'm an isolationist. All I hear is somebody who's literally sucks up the propaganda. That's all I hear.
I'm a mind my own business.
I like you, Smokey Guru, but you got to help me out here, man. I apparently am missing a side argument.
Can we be mind our own businessists?
Well, I'm tired of us being the world police.
Same here.
Being, and we've done it a long time. We've been doing it a long time. Anson Knowles, that's a great point. I gotta fucking highlight that shit. My brother lost his sanity to keep Mosul, and it was all just handed back, and ISIS took it over because we couldn't hold on to our colonial possessions. Our hegemony game is third rate. That's right. That is literally, I got to be honest with you, Anson, that's probably the one of the best things that's ever been said on my stream ever. To be honest with you, it's sad, but it's real, and it illustrates the point. War is good for business, and business is good for America. That's true. That's true. I would just rather. I would really prefer not to. The isolationist mindset did not lead us into World War II. Okay, this is some bullshit. Look, it's the isolationist mindset that eventually led us into World War II. That's incorrect, sir. The isolationist mindset kept us out of World War II, and if we had maintained the isolationist mindset, we wouldn't have gotten involved, which, to be honest, I don't know that we actually accomplished anything. I like to think that we did because my grandfather was there, and I'm hoping that we accomplished something, but I don't. I think all we did was move some goalposts. I can understand wanting a peaceful mindset, but nothing about this world is getting more peaceful. Exactly. That's why I want to take care of my backyard. I don't give two flying fucks about Iran. I don't care who invades anywhere. I don't give a shit. Why do I? Why do I give a shit about that? You know what I give a shit about? When I pull up outside. You know what? If we had a little bit more gang mentality, we'd be our pimp game would be stronger. Our pimp game would be stronger. Let me explain this to you. If I'm part of the 42nd Street gang,
we're going Bloods or Crips.
I ain't bringing him into it, bro.
Okay.
If I'm part of the 42nd Street gang, and I never go, and I know I don't go south to 36th Street, there won't be no problems. I don't go south to 36th Street unless I need to expand my territory. Every time somebody tries to expand their territory, guess what happens? You get war. So you know what you do? You stay on your block. Right? Is that right? We need to stay on our block. We need to build up. We need to be so damn strong that if they do try and roll up, they ain't got nothing. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong? We should not project our forces, Smokey Guru. That's the problem.
Well, see, I ain't talking about us being a gang like a Mexican gang.
Guru,
I'm
I think that you're in the wrong headspace here. What we've done, we are not projecting power. What we've done is we've subjugated Europe and most other free countries into being vassal states of the United States. And in doing so, we are literally destroying and rotting the U.S. from within because we cannot maintain the level of economic production, the economic drain on our society that this constant maintenance of these vassal states. And let me show you how this works. Right now, if we go to, we can pick any nation in Europe, they have subsidized healthcare, free university, they have all this nonsense, right? Why do they have that? Why can they do that? Well, let me tell you why they can do that. I'll tell you exactly why they can do that. The reason they can do that, and I'm sorry, the chat, I'm not really paying attention to the chat because I'm talking right now. And I apologize if I missed something. You're gonna have to give me a minute to catch up. The more we have to support these vassal states, and the less they have to use their own internal funding to protect themselves, to build a military, to do any of these things, the greater the drain on us. Just look at what, even if we discount the grift and the actual embezzlement from the United States that the Ukrainian war is, if we discount that a bit and say that, we've actually spent some money over there on actual warfare, the amount of money that it takes out of our economy is massive, and it does not put it back. And let me explain how this works. We give through grants, loans that are never paid back, and other forms of aid, a massive amount of money to most of Europe: Italy, Greece, France, Germany, England. I don't think we give money to Switzerland, but we give money to what the fuck was I don't know, some of those other little like Baltic state countries there. I don't know what the fuck they are. We give money to all of those through various forms of aid packages, loan packages, various forms of financial support, all of this, all the EU countries. And on top of that, we not only do we give them money through loans and all this other stuff, we're also members of NATO. And now we provide support through NATO and the UN. So we literally give more money to all of these nations. And those nations don't have to provide their own military. They don't have to provide their own anything. And when they do buy military supplies, in theory, because we gave them the money, they're supposed to buy those things from us, but they don't. They don't do that. What they do is they literally will buy from other countries. France and Germany are buying missiles from South Korea. They buy drones from China and Japan. They buy artillery from Czechoslovakia, Bulgaria, and a few other countries. Now, all of that stuff is supposed to be bought from us with our money. Do you understand what I just said? We give them money, and then they buy our goods, our military equipment, in theory, back from us. And that is wrong. Okay, not Lowe's. Just come on up. Just prove it. All you got to do is prove it. I know I'm right. The EU, yeah, right. And a lot of the EU buys the planes. And a lot of the EU buys the planes. I'm being honest with you, bro. If you don't understand how the world economy currently works, I can't help you. If you want to talk about it, real shit, come on up. It's easy enough. Reach out to one of the mods. We'll make that shit happen. Anyway, to continue what I was saying, Smokey Guru, I mean, it's fine. You're working out. Well, take 5, bro. You have enough time to sit here and type out a bunch of shit. Take 5. Come on up. Let's have a good time.
I don't think you don't know where I stand. You're assuming, and I don't like that.
We'll see you, Grumpelstiltskin. I'm glad I caught that. Right, and so understand that we spend money, a lot of money, on every other country in the world that they don't have to spend in their own countries. That's why they can have socialized healthcare. That's why they can have free university. That's why they can have all of those things. And I actually had the percentages for that, what it would actually cost them, what the difference is if they had to pay for themselves. So that makes them vassal states. You understand what a vassal state is? Anyone? Bueller?
No.
Bueller? You don't understand what vassal state is? A vassal state means that they do what we say because we give them money. We provide protections, and we provide them with the money and the protection for them to live.
Oh, why don't you just say our bitch?
Huh?
Why don't you just say our bitch?
They're our bitch. That's right.
Thank you. Make it easier.
They're all our bitch. But they don't act like our bitch. See, the problem is we ain't kept our pimp hand strong. That's the problem.
They're a bad bitch. They're a bad bitch.
Bad bitches. What happens is that they don't actually do anything they're supposed to do. Now, and this actually goes back to World War II and part of the treaties that we signed back in the day. One of those treaties is that we are to maintain military bases in specific areas in the EU. It wasn't the EU then, but I'm just using that because that's what everyone knows it as. So we're supposed to maintain these military bases. Now, one of the reasons that they dislike Trump so bad is because he wanted to close those military bases. You may remember this from his first term. One of the very first things he said is, hey, we don't need more than one military base in Germany. We don't need a military base in Italy. We don't need a military base here, and we don't need a military base there. Why are we paying for this? Why are we sending our troops over there to basically act as world police in foreign lands? Why are we doing
Because it's to stimulate their economy.
Well, it's to support their economy. It's not to stimulate it. But the but the real problem is, or the real thing is that they were naughty, a while back, you may remember, and they were naughty, and we had to go over there and straighten it out. And as part of that, we somehow managed to elect ourselves police of the world. Angel Berber, yes, we should go all in and be an empire and stop the bullshitting, because again, our pimp hand is weak. We're not collecting money from our hoes. Our hoes aren't buying their supply from us. They're buying their supply from other people. We're giving them money to go buy their supply from us, and we're not doing that. So our hoes are bad. Okay, I'll just put this out there. So, and again, not only are we giving them money, grants, loans, and aid, we're also contributing to NATO and the UN. Now, can anyone tell me which of the NATO and UN countries are up to date on the money they're supposed to put in? I'll wait. Google's quick. Anyone? Anyone? Yeah, we own NATO. I mean, really, we do. I mean, yeah, nobody. No, that's Angel Berber. Finland is the only country that's repaid their war debt. The U.S. and Finland are the only two countries that ever paid off their war debts. So, again, the current countries in NATO, who's up to date on their payments? Who's paid the rent? Anyone? Anyone? I'm just talking about the payments. All the NATO countries are supposed to contribute money every, I think it's every year, every 5 years. They're supposed to contribute a amount of money to NATO as part of their NATO, part of their NATO agreement. How many countries other than the U.S. are up to date on the rent payments? Right. Okay. They all owe us. We're the only ones that pay our fucking bills. As a matter of fact, we loan money to everybody else. This is the problem, people. That makes them vassal states. They're our bitches. We own their asses. You understand? We own them. They are hoes. All right? And this is why we need to get out of NATO. This is why we need to get out of the UN. This is why we need to be isolationist. Yeah, Finland will probably pay their bill. Yeah, Poland is actually coming into its own. We need to be out of NATO. We need to be out of the UN. We need to close down most of our military bases across the world. The only ones I can think of that we should probably keep offhand. Now, I don't know of all the military bases in the country or in the world. However, I think one in Germany, none in Italy, maybe one in France, one in the UK, one in Korea, one in Japan, and maybe one in Australia if we can prove that it exists. Pull out of America? I think what you mean is pull America out of everything. Yeah, and Bay Street Racer, yes. As a pimp says, go make me some money, bitch.
Hey, you ready to play this? I got a video to play you.
The situation. You guys, this is funny that it's an argument, right? And now we've spent how many millions of dollars? Somebody just really quickly Google. Don't trust me. How many people or just go Google. How much have we spent on the Ukrainian war? Has the U.S. spent on the Ukrainian war? A war that benefits us in no way. There's nothing that it benefits us. We do not protect any land. That we own. We do not help a country that is faithful and or subservient to us. Why? How much have we spent on the Ukrainian war? Okay, this is a problem. We don't need to protect the world trade lanes. We don't need to do that anymore. Start arming merchantmen. I prefer that. That's a better solution. But we have a Navy for that. That means we don't need air bases. We have a Navy. But
Greg, can I show you like what I really think about Zelensky?
Go ahead.
Can you bring up my screen, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on the wrong screen, bro. I'm sorry. Hang on. That's the problem when everything goes bad.
You ready, sir?
No, I don't have. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh shit, that's Zelensky right there.
This is what I
We
think
also
about
maintain and
Zelensky.
protect all the world trade lanes. We also maintain and protect everything.
Look at Zelensky. That's a
That's
gig.
that's old Zelensky right there, baby.
Yeah.
That's
I
who we're.
can't defend the world leader like that. Sorry, just can't do it.
That's who we're backing, folks. That was Zelensky, BSR. It's Zelensky. $175 billion spent in Ukraine for what? Why? You guys can't make arguments and defeat mine. Nobody will come up here and argue with me about it. Nobody will go toe to toe with me on this because you know I'm right. You know I'm right. But I'll wait. I'll be here. Just waiting. He definitely definitely dances better than Trump, but then Trump's not gay. So no, Panchuchin, we're not doing that. We're not. No. Nope.
Why are you trying to get me to pull up the homo ones? That's gross.
Yeah, there's no homo. It's no homo zone. It's a no homo zone. Well, the thing is that the most patriotic thing I can be is faithful to my country. I don't care about the Ukraine. I don't care about Iran. I don't care about Iraq. I don't care about all of this. I don't care about Ukraine. Ukrainians aren't dying for American anything. Literally.
I just got a question. I just want to know, why is it our responsibility to get in other nations' problems? When my neighbors fight,
what problem?
I never get involved in their shit.
Okay, you need to come up here and defend that statement, sir. Ukrainians dying. I'm gonna put this up here. It's gonna be up here for a minute. Ukrainians dying every day for American hegemony. And this guy, and I'm sure you mean this guy, not his guy, is crapping on them for dying for your economic and political system. No, sir. You're taking my money. My money. You guys are doing that. It's my money. I pay taxes. Do you pay taxes, sir? Do you? I'm very curious if you pay taxes, because I find that most people who support arguments like this tend to not pay taxes. I pay a lot of taxes. And I don't like it. Ever. It really annoys the piss right out of me. They have to be trolling. They have to be trolling. There's no way you can buy into this. There's no way.
Could they just somebody explain why we need to get in another country's war? Like, why do we need to get in another country's war? I just want to know their reason for that.
Glenn, your mic is low again. I'm sorry to.
What was that? Your mic is low again?
Make sure I didn't turn my volume down.
I just want to know why I should send my son to go die for another country. I just want to know. Please tell me.
It was my volume. I turned my volume down. Right. We don't need to do that. Now, look, do we need to prepare to destroy the entire world if necessary? Absolutely.
Yes.
We need to be able to literally kick anybody in the balls so hard they puke for a century. Yes, absolutely we do. I don't care about anything.
Well,
be honest.
if you're going to say it's because there was a promise made, yes, there was a promise made, and Zelensky hasn't held his end of the deal to the promise as well. So why should I fulfill the promise when he's not holding his?
That's not the hang on. I don't buy that. I don't think that was I don't I don't believe that.
And I thought they had to go. I thought they had to get into NATO in order for us to give them the protection.
Yeah, no. So this is bullshit. This is bullshit. Somebody's calling me. I got to take this. Do what you can, Glenn.
So there once was a boy named Zelensky. He thought he was a gangster and he started some shitsy. Putin said, I'm uprooting your Zelensky ass. Okay, I'm back to, now it's back to grid.
Yeah, sorry guys. That was somebody that can't read a map, whatever. Anyway, because the guarantee for Russia is that Ukraine wouldn't join NATO. You wait, what? I don't. You guys need to pick one or the other. They did give up their nuclear weapons. Ukraine did give up their nuclear weapons. That's accurate. They did do that. However, it wasn't. My recollection is, and I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. I think the reason they gave up their weapons was to be considered as part of NATO. It had nothing to do with the U.S. being their bank. I don't think you know the basics. I don't know how to say. Is that not lose to? Not no close to? I don't know. I don't know what he's trying to say there.
Well, if that was the case, we shouldn't even got involved in this bitch in the first place. We should have just let them handle their own business. Why we make
exactly right?
You know what I say? I just say just nuke them both. Just get it over with.
Right. There was, are we not men? You're going to have to expand on that. Because my recollection, and again, my recollection could be wrong. I mean, it's been a couple of years, and I haven't paid that much attention to it. But my recollection is that the in order to be considered to join NATO, Ukraine had to give up its nuclear weapons, just like almost every other country from the COM bloc has had to do to join NATO. Or be considered for it. They weren't. It wasn't even like if they did it, they got into NATO. It's just we're not even going to talk about it if you have nuclear weapons. Yeah, look, I mean, and you know Ukraine's going to lose this, right?
Well, in the long run, yes. But my thing is like, why are we getting involved? It's called OPP.
So,
it's other people's problems.
I'm gonna break my own rule. I'm gonna Google this shit.
I'm just saying, like, it's really other people's problems. I get it. But what do we get from Ukraine? Nothing. There's no benefit to us.
I mean, I have a friend of mine who is Ukrainian, and he doesn't agree with the war anymore. So I don't know what all these fuckers are agreeing with it for. All right, so all you fuckers are wrong. 1990, Ukraine's declaration of state sovereignty declared that the country would not acquire, produce, or accept nuclear weapons. They gained independence in 1991. They inherited 1,700 Soviet nuclear weapons. Some of those were sold, obviously, on the black market. We don't want to talk about that. 1993, negotiations between Ukraine and Russia on removing the weapons broke down because Russia wanted them back. 1994, Ukraine signed the Budapest Memorandum and agreed to transfer the weapons to Russia in exchange for security assurances from the United States, Russia, and Britain. Ukraine also received compensation for the warheads highly enriched in uranium and assistance from the United States to dismantle the related infrastructure. 1996, Ukraine lost its nuclear status when the last warhead was removed from the country. So nuclear fucking weapons had jack shit to do with this conflict, you dumb sons of bitches.
And Grid did not make a BS claim that they were on the black market. He just said, we ain't going to talk about that.
Yeah, we won't talk about what they sold on the black market. We don't want to talk about that. We're going to turn as blind an eye to that as that. In 2023, they voted against a UN General Assembly resolution that called for all states to sign the TPNW. TPNW was the, I believe, the, I guess it's the something nuclear weapons, whatever. But yeah, so back it has nothing to do with us today, brah. They haven't had nuclear weapons since 2012, brah.
Grid, can I suggest a new policy for your channel?
Sure, man. What's up?
I suggest you tell it you get 5 replies in the chat until you have to come on the panel and have a conversation, because you are arguing with a texting person. You're using words when they're using letters and numbers and shit. Lost in translation is what I'm saying.
That's got to be a great one. I missed. I you know the problem with chat, man, is it can get to moving, and then, you know,
Hey, you are not a college professor. You're not going to be teaching us a class.
I just taught you. You obviously don't know what you're talking about. Are we not men? Yeah, there you go. He's posting exactly what I found. Nuclear weapons. Now, yeah, sorry. So way back in 1994, we said that we would give them some security assurance. I didn't mean that I was going to loan them $175 billion, you dumb sons of bitches.
Believe in yourself. I agree.
What are we agreeing about?
Sidebar conversation.
Oh, gotcha. Lost in Translation was a great movie. That's fun. I mean, this is just simple facts, guys. I mean, you can try and misremember it however you want, but it's just simple facts. I just read them to you. 1994. That's almost 2 decades ago. Two decades ago, bro. $80% of that money is going into Biden's pocket, dude. Come on. So that's a different claim than what you made earlier, Mr. Loser. Mr. Loser, that's not a claim that you made earlier. I'm sorry. And again, the agreement doesn't call for us to financially support those sons of bitches. He's a banker now. I guess we are. I mean, I guess that's what it is. I mean, you know, we're financially supporting a war for some stupid ass reason. You can't
Because we're money laundering for the Bidens.
Well, hold on. Look, dumbass, you understand that I can scroll all the way back through this. I'm not like you. I'm not limited in how far back I can go. Fuck the Ukrainian stripper. That's funny. All right. It's harder for me to scroll. I don't have the correct mouse hooked up. You can't get me to say anything out of context because it's you know it's just what it is. Hey man, thanks. I really try. That's exactly the effect I'm going for. Is Buford T. Justice. I appreciate that. I'm glad that my talent has been recognized. All right, anybody else? You guys, you done with that? Because you know I'm right. That's the problem is you know I'm right. That's why you're not going to come up here. That's why you're not going to say anything. That's why you're not going to do anything because you know I'm right. You know I am. I'm not saying shit out of my ass. You guys are just wrong. You're not wrong by much. I mean, you're close. The problem is you're remembering it in such a way that you want to remember it, and I don't do that. I remember it as it is.
You might be not saying shit at your ass, but I will. I've been farting over here this whole time off mute.
Oh, bro, I don't want to know. Well, guarantee Kamala's. I would not be surprised if Kamala doesn't put us in war before the election. Is there no one else? That's right. I need that. You know what? I need that clip for my stream deck. Actually, is there no one else? Easier is talk and drive than it is to text and drive. That's true. That's accurate. I'm not driving though. Let's clear the air.
Didn't we just do that?
So look, Damien. Look, buddy. I like where your head's at, but come on, man. Putin's he's kind of fucked up, you know. I mean, look, maybe evil is too strong a word, maybe. But you got to admit that dude, man.
Can I respond? It's like, you know what? It's the demons that we know. Okay, we know, we play with these demons. We understand these. We don't like new demons. We like to play with the demons that we know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, see that's the thing. I agree with Panchuchin. I think that Putin's a ruthless statesman. He's trained in the KGB. He is 100% vicious. He's going to choose violence every time. Like if you are going to here's the thing, if you're sitting down at a table and you're looking at Vladimir Putin and you're saying, is he going to choose violence or is he going to choose diplomacy? You already know the answer. Like you already know the answer, right? I mean, he's going to choose violence every time. Now it depends on how much violence, right? Like, I mean, an argument can be made that he might choose a small amount of violence, right?
I think Damien's coming at me subliminally right now
Yeah,
with his
that's
last
true, though.
comment.
Yeah,
He-
looking at you,
Say my
Hollywood.
name, Damien. Just say my name if you have a problem.
Panchuchin. See, I don't know that Putin's honestly open to diplomacy, but at least he goes through the motions, right? Anson Knowles, that's a very good observation. Where's that? Where did the Nolos? Did he run off? Did he run off? Did the globalist run off? Did Team USA World Police run off?
I think it was because we didn't pass the bill to fund the government no more, so we had to shut down.
Is he coming up? You better hurry because we're getting into we're in the last 30 minutes of the program, guys. He said
I
he
was
dropping.
kidding with you, Damien.
Well, I may have to extend the show a tiny bit, but I do have things to do. They are all snake. Look, Jantix is, this is actually really smart. This is smart. Jantix is smart. They're all snakes in the grass. Yes, by definition, politicians are snakes in the grass. That's where they got the expression snakes in the grass, because politicians are snakes in the grass. It's funny because on Microsoft Edge, BSR's thing shows up as 3 ducks, but on my software it shows up as 3 snakes. That's very funny. How interesting. Unless they're on a Boeing 747, then they're snakes on a plane. That's also true. That was a great movie, by the way. It kind of sucked in a few ways, but it was a great movie. I got so I got just so distracted with the side arguments that I can't remember the finale of the main argument. Yeah, it's 3 ducks, man. Did I get the last message? I did not. I don't see a message from you. When did you send it? Oh, you said driving. Yeah, I got that. See, this is a thing that I dislike having to admit this, but this is true. Our 3-letter agencies and our military, in the name of those 3-letter agencies, have in fact done the same shit. It's just okay because we did it and he didn't. So, it's okay. I just try not to be morally ambiguous about it. There's a lot of ducking going on out there. Ducksters. Glenn, what are you doing, buddy? You hanging out? You editing?
I'm just watching the fight.
Stream at 7 p.m.
I'm just watching the fight.
I won't. I will be at Scouts at 7 p.m. Who will have a? Did I miss a post?
I don't know.
Are we just getting like every other post that he makes and not all of them?
I have no idea. Oh, YouTube is censoring him, he says.
YouTube censoring his messages?
It'll cut out like it has like it'll pull out comments if it like the algorithm or like the AI or whatever it is.
Oh, weird. Fifth generation information warfare. Watch your stream. I can't. I will be busy. But send me the link. Get in my Discord and send me the link. I'll watch it when I get home. I'm out. I'm going to be busy from the minute I click off here until tonight. Yeah, he could have bad signal. But I got that last one. Fifth generation information warfare. Got it. I have a pretty good grasp on actual geopolitics. Thank you. All right, does anybody want to come up? I have about 30 minutes to do callers. I almost forgot to do callers, so if you guys want to come up, that's fine. It's great. Yeah, I know. I generally know people on the ground. That's my thing. I'm not a war correspondent. I just know people who do things in places. Oh, that's all good, John Smith. You're not drunk enough to be up on stage anyway. Did Glenn get popped off? I think Glenn got dropped.
Why are you kicking me out?
Dude, I did not kick you out, bro.
That's fine. You don't want me here. I know where I'm not welcome.
I just wish your mic would work.
I thought my mic was working. It's not working no more.
It is now. You work when you came in, it was up and down, but you're fine. You're good.
So can you tell me why you keep on kicking me out?
I didn't kick you, bro. If I wanted to kick you, I'd have said, Glenn, get the fuck out. But I didn't do that.
Oh.
Yes, I got about 30 minutes, guys. Somebody get up here and yell at me for a little while. Other than Glenn. Glenn's not really yelling at me today.
I don't need to yell at you.
I know.
Normally it's the other way around. Remember, like this morning, you were supposed to yell at me.
I have to yell at you.
Yeah. But you never did.
It's okay, though.
I think you agree with me more than you disagree with me.
I do. I do agree with you more than I disagree. Which is good.
I know. Shut up, are we not, man? Always trying to start a fight. Can we have like a moment of silence and peace for once?
No, can't have that. Anybody want to like come up and say some shit?
I'll say some shit. I'll say this.
I know
Arthur Dyer is
not here to
not here, and she ain't here to start no women prattle, so there ain't gonna be no drama.
No drama.
Somebody clip that for her.
Yeah, somebody We got to start some shit.
Yeah, that shit. Arthur Darby all down that shit with that whamming, Prado, wham, feminist nonsense.
I really need to clip where Brian said that the first time, and have that like as a on a button on my stream deck.
That'd be dope.
So
you know what? Here's an announcement. I want all the ladies to make bow videos where they're doing bows, and I'm gonna do a new bowing to the patriarchy video. I just need a whole bunch of women doing the bows so I could get them bowing to the patriarchy. Spread the word. Spread the word, folks.
Hey, Street Racer wants to come up talk about his love of kangaroos. Let's.
What's going on with that peanut butter? Were you still doing your little peanut butter thing, you nasty boy?
That's weird, but okay.
You don't want to ask, Grid. Don't ask about the peanut butter.
I don't. I do not want to know.
You can't ban me, Strip Ace, Street Racer. You just can't.
I mean, you can.
It won't work. Tell him it won't work.
Dude, this is crazy that CT actually ended his show early.
Actually, he started really early.
He did. I think he has like an afternoon gig now or something. He's got to jet out. But
well, that would make sense.
Yeah. It's weird when things make sense. Glenn's banned. That'd be hilarious. Anson Knowles. Somebody deleted Anson's message. Wow. That's not cool. Oh, you know who's live right now? You're not even going to believe it.
Who's live?
And you know, he could your title.
What?
Based Flopical is doing a stream called Dumb Bishes.
Well, he ain't doing Mitch's, so.
He's not doing Mitch's. He's doing Bishes with the SH.
He probably forgot to go wash his dishes.
He probably can't spell. Just probably not a good thing. Holy crap. Made by Jim Bob is killing the game, bro. Killing the game, especially since he got his haircut. His haircut looks good. So. All right. Anything else you want to talk about there, Glenn? Are we you having a good time? You having a good day today? What's up?
Oh yeah, no, I'm chilling. Just chilling. I thought we had a really good conversation on my stream earlier.
Yeah, we're actually having some really good conversations lately.
I want to have more of those, like what we did with that lady today. Like that was a good conversation. Like it would have break things down. There was no attitude. It was just like, okay, she just wanted to learn. And I was like, that was dope. You know how rare that is? That's pretty rare.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to really hear much of your guest from earlier, but she seemed cool.
Yeah, she was really nice.
I gotta get Torsha back on. I watched a debate breakdown she did.
She does a good job at those.
Pardon me. Yeah, she did this tremendously awesome debate breakdown of Andrew and PWF, where he's talking about well, you know the debate, right? Like the one, and that he was being all weird, where Andrew like burned him down, and they were talking crap about Andrew later. And
you're talking about you're talking about the red pill one.
The debate.
Yeah, the one about the red pill. And Andrew was like, just like
You want to debate the
making
red
him look
pill, or do
stupid.
you want to debate these creators? And then you
Yeah,
want
yeah. He was, oh man, he was clowning them.
yeah. Yeah, that one. And she did an excellent job breaking down the debates. I really need to get her back on on a weeknight show like Wednesday or Friday, and do like and just have a great just have a great stream on it. Welcome, Shadow Buddha. I didn't see you there. You're great. We have Greg was coping. Who's Greg? Um, Last night, normie at best. That's got to be one of the morons.
What?
Maintaining a 2001 Corvette C5. Yeah, I mean, just normal maintenance, man. Unless you're doing something else. I think he is really salty about it, but I'm not going to get into it. I have to watch Andrew's chill stream from last night. Hey, Chaotic Truth, man, what's up, buddy?
We were just talking about you,
Just
sir.
literally talking about you, man. I wonder if he's been in here watching the whole time, man.
He's probably like, you know what? They talking about me. I'm gonna say hello now.
Yeah.
They spotted me. They found
Guys,
me.
I was about to redirect to Chaotic, but you weren't on, man. So everybody, Chaotic is awesome. It's a great stream. Occasionally, it gets crazy in there, but
Chaotic, you gotta set up a debate between me and that one chick. I'm telling you,
you
what
faded
talking
way
about.
out.
I was saying Chaotic got to set up a debate between me and that allegedly red pill Hispanic chick from Florida. Yeah.
Oh, Ava, whatever her name is.
Set it up. We could do this.
Yeah, get on that. Would you go on Jubilee with Glenn? I don't know what Jubilee is.
Oh, I'm doing Jubilee in October on October 15th. I'm doing the Republican versus a Democrat about voting and stuff. And during my interview, they're like, "So what do you think about voting?" I said, "I don't think women should vote." They're like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, I don't think most men should vote either. There's too many dumb people." And then I went down the whole tirade about voting. I said, "Look, if women couldn't vote, we wouldn't have a dumb Democratic president in the last 60, 70 years."
That'll be Chaotic's prompt for tomorrow. That'll be great for him. That'll start a really good discussion on his page.
Oh, I agree.
That'll be war. Yeah, absolutely.
Or chaotic should use the prompt, "Why should women vote when they only vote to allow themselves to get out of accountability?"
That's oh yeah. Now you set it up for just to set the trap right there, man.
Yep. Chaotic. See, I got you, man. I got you. I'm giving you gems.
Kicking the backs in, man. That's what it is. Kicking the backs in. So yeah, it's a good time. Well, Glenn, good to have you up here today, man. I'm actually, since we don't seem to have anybody coming up today to chat, and we had a really good show. We had a good back and forth with the chat today about the about the Ukraine situation and how it affects our next election and why it's a bunch of crap. But I'm gonna send you guys over to Jim Bob. Tell him I sent you. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm really having a great. I'm hoping I'm having a great time this week. We'll see. And the next show will be Wednesday evening, 8:00, or 8:05. And I need a guest. So if anybody knows anyone that would like to be on the show, please send them my way. In the meantime, go have fun with Jim Bob. You guys were great today. You guys, we'll see you later. See you guys.